All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Season 2, Episode 6. Lizard League, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have doubted you. You are, in fact,
put some
to be
respect
feared.
on your name.
Yeah, you know, maybe rethink the marketing approach and all that
Right,
stuff.
right.
But, like, okay, you did have some pretty tough fighters.
I think
there.
it's the alliteration thing. You know, like, maybe just drop the league, you know?
Yeah, or...
The lizards. Or just the league.
League of Extraordinary Lizard Men. Yeah.
Whoa. We don't need to, like, limit the gender, like, expression of these,
you know, fair
these
enough.
lizards
Fair
here.
enough. Yeah. But,
oh my God.
yeah, a lot of our characters are either dead or in not a
Dire
good way.
straits.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm especially...
In space, you know?
In space, without a ship to get home, so you need to use this ship, but then also you need to get rid of all the sequids and stuff, but then also, our Jean Grey matter manipulating person just got knocked unconscious without her armor. So, that...
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, and
that
Rex
could be bad.
Just has a gun to his head right now.
Right, and he sort of lost a hand.
Yeah.
Wait, was that his right hand? I think it was.
No.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. You'll have to learn from the ground up. You'll get there eventually.
It's going to be rough, but you know what? You always have feet. Anyway, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Yep.
But is it the brave man who survives? Or is it the one who waits until his opponent is too injured to fight?
Okay, Starscream.
Just do it, you prick.
Whoa.
Oh.
Guardians! Protect them!
Oh my God.
I love that choice.
Oh, that was a cool idea.
Almost done. You could have been useful servants. We will grant you death instead.
Yep, go for him.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay.
Whoa!
Good thinking.
Strong as Eve, but I can keep them away for a few minutes.
Oh!
Done. Tell them someone has to get this close to us and then press the button.
All right. Okay.
I'll do it.
How dare you!
Yeah.
Stop it! I'm stronger and faster than you, and you know it.
Don't fail.
Okay.
Oh,
shit.
I can't keep them.
Well.
Maybe put the armor back on.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's real bad.
So close.
Cool.
And that's enough. Button. Boom.
Hell yes, we did it!
Did you?
We told you we were too powerful.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
fucked.
no.
Maybe there's some juice left in this thing?
That's a big maybe.
Maybe they don't know how to use the powers.
Yeah, that's your hope, right? Yeah. Ooh,
You okay?
close.
Yeah.
Where am I?
We'll explain later.
Okay.
The Guardians are dead. Agree to my demands, and I will consider not destroying half of the nation.
No way.
Fuck. Well, look at this brave little soldier. Seems like the loss of your brain hasn't hurt you as much as one would expect. Shut up. I said, shut up!
Oh!
Holy shit.
Rex!
Oh my god. Oh, fuck.
Are you alright?
He got the skeleton.
Totally good. Huh?
Or no, yeah, definitely
Never
get the
better?
skeleton. Probably will need one soon.
I'm practically.
No!
Holy shit. That was fantastic.
Oh. And now he's
Get this guy
dead.
to an OR now. Get a stretcher over here.
Jesus.
Oh!
Holy shit.
Saved us from the Sequids, and for that we are grateful.
Look, we gotta go.
But we cannot permit you to leave with the great betrayer.
Oh. Well. That looks fine.
Me?
This is all you're doing. You must remain here for punishment.
What kind of punishment?
Yeah.
Death.
Yeah.
I understand. Open the airlock.
Yep, send me out there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I knew it.
Was amazing.
Thanks. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
you know,
Uh-oh.
I trained with the best.
Good work.
Yeah. Respect earned.
Uh-huh.
You seem a little shook.
It was unpleasant having my mind under Sequid control.
No shit. That whole thing was insane.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I was able to control my fear response this time. I can do the same for you.
Don't.
Yeah.
But it just makes sense
I
to...
said don't.
Don't ruin the moment.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if we can do this without you peeing on me again. Thank you for the update, Cecil. I'm glad Mark and the others are safe. That's not the only reason you're here.
The GDA has an entire department dedicated to superhero children. Look, after everything Nolan put you through, no one expects you to raise this kid. Let us help.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh.
Your mom is far, far away, and your dad... The truth is, Cecil, this isn't about Nolan or me. It's about Mark. This child is Mark's brother, which makes him family to me, too.
Debbie.
I'm more than qualified to do this. Isn't that right?
All right, and I expect to be kept in the loop.
It's nap time.
That's the loop.
Yep.
It's nap time.
I just want to go home. Sequids don't sleep. They never let me sleep.
Oh.
Hey.
Jeez. There's no way they're gonna keep him alive. Oh wait, this is... Yeah. Yeah, there's Rex. Fun transition, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends nearly died.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Okay.
Try to breathe.
Good job, Oliver.
Oliver?
Aw. What's his name? Okay.
Okay.
Bra
Oh.
bra.
Barbara.
You named him after Grandpa?
Well, he needed an actual name,
Yeah.
besides Nolan's alien baby.
Kate Shaw was a fearless warrior, though her powers came from a family curse. She believed they were a gift. That was Kate's real power. Her unwavering belief that this world is good, even when it killed her over and over and over again, and encouraged me to do the same.
Oh. Oh.
Kate Shaw was a kindred soul.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a beautiful service.
I'm glad it didn't rain. Kate hated the rain. Why do I feel this way, Marcus?
Because you loved her, man.
I loved many others before Kate. This is different. I thought we had more time together.
Yeah. Because if you live forever, then it's like, okay, well, I only have, 70 years or something, but...
But still 70 years, you know?
Right, but it's still 70 years, but...
But if it's, 70 days,
Yeah.
Hey! Just, try to do normal now.
How's your mom?
Yeah.
Sorry. You go.
No, you go. Please.
Classes are going okay?
I mean, I'm at the point where I just roll out of bed and go to lectures in my pajamas.
Nice.
Well, how's your new brother? Is he adjusting?
Oliver's doing great, and they really get along. My mom's still getting used to chewing his food for him, though.
She chews his food?
What?
Yeah. It turns out Thraxan babies don't have enzymes to break down solid food.
What?
We're hoping his Viltrumite half will kick in soon.
Oh. Okay, can I just say this feels like a first date?
Yeah, a bad first date.
Yeah.
I missed you.
Yeah.
I missed you too. Really thought college would be different. Like late night study sessions, secret dorm parties, spending time with my girlfriend. We hang out less than we did before we went to college.
Whenever my friends here ask where you are, I'm always like, oh, Mark's studying for an exam, or he went home for the weekend. And I have no one to talk to about it. I mean, sure, there's William, but he's more your friend than mine.
Sure.
Feels like we're missing it.
Sometimes I wish I never got powers. Then I could just be with you.
Your dad would probably still be around, too.
But you do have powers. And that means you have an obligation to make the world a better place. And if you didn't feel that way, we wouldn't be dating to begin with.
So, what do we do now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark!
Whoa.
Look who's back!
How are you
Whoa.
feeling?
Hi, Mark. I guess I'm fine.
Doctors gave him a clean bill of health. Donald says he can come back to upstate, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm here to help facilitate his transition.
I guilted the college into giving you a private room in the dorm next door. I already decorated it.
Wow, Rick looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Something did happen. Intensive body reconstruction. That kind of trauma can resurface.
Donald, are you okay?
No.
Tell William I'll check in later to see how Rick's doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
Well,
Fun.
you look like shit. And that's coming from a guy that looks like this.
Yeah.
How's Ray?
Hold it in there.
When that bullet went through my head, I saw my life flash before my eyes. That's always sounded like bullshit to me too, but it's not.
Yeah, it happened.
I didn't like what I saw.
Wow.
I was such a dick to Kate, to Eve too, to every woman I've ever dated.
Oh, man.
I don't know why I had to get my brains blown out to see that.
Yeah.
What is it about being a superhero where we go around saving lives while ruining them at the same time?
Jesus. All right, let's hear it.
Yeah, what's your downer story?
The reason your face looks all like that.
Mark.
You here to see Rex?
Yeah, I try to stop in when I can.
Aw.
Turns out Rex really likes home decorating magazines. I think it's because he's never really had a home.
Oh. Oh, that's sad.
Anyway, I gotta run, so I'll see you around.
Eve! The bearer of spring colors and waterfall countertops.
You're the only person I know who still reads magazines. I just ran into Mark and...
Ugh, I know, right? He and Amber are 10 best bedroom makeovers? Yes, please.
Helga.
Yeah.
You've been a nanny for 30 years.
Oh, my gosh.
Children on my life. But I don't think you're the right fit for us. No? I'm not comfortable hiring a spy. Spy? I was married to Nolan for 20 years. I can spot Cecil's people a mile away, so thank you.
Hi, I'm April Howsam, here for the nanny position. You should know that Cecil sent me. Now, I wasn't supposed to tell you, but I think it's unacceptable to mislead a potential employer.
Please come in.
As you can see,
She just adopted a whole new look.
So you know that Oliver is...
half Thraxan, half Viltrumite. I also know that Nolan Grayson, or Omni-Man, is Oliver's father, and that your son Mark, also Invincible. My philosophy on child rearing is simple. Encourage a child's natural curiosity for the world while giving him structure and a safe space to grow and learn.
But I don't want a GDA agent in my house running interference for Cecil on how to raise Oliver.
Handful of people in the world with my skill set. This allows me job security and freedom from government oversight. You're the boss, not him.
Mama boss.
Mama boss.
Oliver knows who's in charge.
Mama boss.
Okay.
The timing of that was really fun too, because then it's the like, oh yeah, we could just have.
You made here, Eve.
Oh.
Cecil.
Oh.
Reminds me of where I grew up, and to once again offer you a spot on the Guardians.
I'm still figuring out what kind of hero I want to be, and that's not the kind of person you need on the Guardians. You know how to find me if you need my help again.
Thanks for your time, Eve. I'll leave you to your guest now.
What guest?
Amber?
Can we talk?
Yeah, I need help.
Hey, Art.
Mark. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Just leave your suit and I'll have it fixed by morning.
I actually came to talk.
I see. Girl trouble.
Yeah.
That obvious, huh?
It's all over your face, kid.
Yeah.
Pull up a chair.
I love Amber, and I want to be with her, but it feels like the universe is conspiring against us.
Yeah.
Relationships aren't easy. I should know. I've been in plenty of them in my day.
I've only dated one guy. Rex was my first serious boyfriend, which is sad.
Sad.
Until I finally had enough of him cheating on me every time he left the tower. It was the lying that hurt more.
Yeah, the lying was the worst part for me, too. But I thought after we got over that, it'd work out. Mark puts himself on the line for people he doesn't even know, and that takes real...
guts to not care what anyone else thinks.
Yeah.
And Amber always does the right thing. It's inspiring.
A real catch. So what's the problem?
I'm...
invincible.
Yeah.
Whether it's a tsunami or some psycho with rocket launchers for arms, Mark has to drop everything and go.
Yeah, including you.
I don't care when Mark cancels our date or he's saving the world. It makes me feel like a
jerk. Because I'm doing exactly to her what my dad did to me and my mom.
Dang, yeah.
We never complained because A, it made us feel like assholes, and B, we didn't want to distract Dad from saving the world.
That's just the real superhero stuff, yeah.
She deserves better.
Well, if you guys can't always be together, then make the times you are together count.
That doesn't work either. When we're together, I feel guilty.
Wow, yeah.
Sure.
Mark needs someone who
is there for her, who really understands what she's going through.
I can't talk to anyone about it. Not my friends, not my family. So now I'm the liar instead of him. I knew dating Mark would be difficult. I just didn't know it would be so lonely.
Right.
I feel like I'm failing Amber.
Mark.
Wow.
And Mark's back on Earth, so I guess the question you have to ask yourself is, why are you here talking to me when you should be talking to him?
Yeah. Dang.
Go home and be with your girlfriend. Hey, your mom told me what happened with your dad on Thraxa.
Even after everything he did, I didn't realize how much I missed him.
Yeah.
And then the last thing he told me before the Viltrumites took him away.
Yes.
I love you. It was read my books. My mom threw out all his stuff when I was away.
Nolan wrote more than just travel books.
What?
He wrote sci-fi novels
Yeah,
under
yeah.
a pen name when you were a kid. Can you believe he gave them to me as a tip once? A big spender.
Nice.
Here we go. Here we go.
Lost inside the chasm to oblivion. Hate tribes on the planet Wreck.
I told Nolan they were great. I never read them.
Too real. Too real, right?
Yeah.
I don't remember this.
Oh.
It commemorates D.A. Sinclair's victims. You're the only one who
yeah,
recovered.
I see flashes sometimes.
Do you?
Sinclair's face, a scalpel. Am I me again, William?
What? Of course you're you.
Who am I if I can't even remember what I'm missing?
It's going to be all right. I promise.
Oh, just everyone just struggling to figure out who they are amidst all this.
The man with the invincible gun.
Yeah.
Catchy title, Dad.
Stories about him stretched across the 12 galaxies. One detail remained constant: the Infinity Ray.
Okay.
It was said to emit an unstoppable energy wave that destroyed anything in its path. But it required a steady hand, a steady mind. For it wasn't a weapon to be used in haste.
All right.
Whoa.
To actually...
If the Infinity Ray is indeed real, it poses a huge
threat to our mission. Savage planet, savage beasts. To investigate this harsh planet
and report back to Space Command headquarters. The planet was so dense and its pull so strong, we could barely move. My partner and I were ready to return home.
Okay.
But the planet had other plans.
Oh my god. Well,
the dog eat dog, survival of the fittest.
In an instant, I was surrounded. But because of the gravity on this planet, Ragnar's had evolved strength like no other. And I feared this place would be my
grave.
Whoa.
No way.
Yeah. All of them have something in them that's a threat to Viltrum.
Bermuda. I hear it's lovely this time of year. And a long overdue vacation.
Yeah.
On the house.
How dare you?
Syke's concerned. So am I. Kate's death was difficult for everyone. But I need you
I said I'm fine! What is that?
Oh!
Someone's coming in hot from deep space.
Oh, shit.
Omni-Man.
Immortal, wait.
No.
Immortal!
No.
Donald.
Hey! Fun!
Crap. This is gonna be tricky.
Oh.
Well, hey, I think there's been a misunderstanding. How can I hear you speak? Okay, it's just this implant I have. Get out of my head! Hey, I am not here to fight.
Yeah.
Looking for Invincible. Invincible? Omni-Man sent you! I do not want to hurt you, sir.
Oh. Ow! Dick move.
Oh, you crossed the line with that one. I'll kill you! We just met! Invincible! I came here looking for you, and then suddenly this douchebag attacked me.
Yeah.
You have those on Earth, right?
He's a good guy.
Oh, my thing only works between me and someone else, not between two other someone
Oh.
else's. It's a design flaw. I'm told there's an update.
Can you tell him?
Hi, sir. Mark says I'm a pal. He also says I'm essentially the king of space.
Yes.
Also,
Yes.
he says he hates your dumb beard because it's missing all the best parts of a beard.
Yeah.
These parts. I don't believe you. Mark wants to know if I attacked you or threatened you. You just charged up here and attacked me. I thought you were someone else.
His girlfriend just died.
Oh.
Well, now I feel like a giant douchebag.
Yeah.
Can we go somewhere that's not like in space? And also, for future reference, will you just point to where you live?
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, we should be good now.
Sock on the door means somebody's fucking.
Yeah, it's the same here.
Oh no, so she's gonna see that.
Oh no!
Oop, sorry.
Oh my god.
My boss Thetis is also a Viltrumite. I know, right? It turns out he rebelled against the Empire like years ago. So
I can't count that many fingers.
we can only win over your dad.
Yeah, about my dad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Said they're gonna execute him if they haven't already. Do you think my dad's dead?
I don't know. Viltrumites are weird about killing their own people. I think because it doesn't happen much anymore.
Oh.
Why are you here exactly?
Oh, yes, right, of course.
On behalf of Thetis and the Coalition of Planets, I am to escort you to Telestria to discuss our war against the Viltrum Empire and how you can help.
I just got back from space. Twice.
This could be our chance to end Viltrumite tyranny for good. Isn't that what you want?
But Amber and I are in a weird place. And now that my mom's looking after my half-brother, I can't just ditch her. Are we gonna have to fight now?
I don't fight friends. Because
Yeah.
I would win. And then I feel terrible. It's a vicious cycle. I should get going.
A
Thetis
vicious,
will not
vicious
be happy
cycle.
with me.
Maybe I can help with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have a hunch about something, but I need a second opinion.
Hey, is that Space Racer? It's Space Racer in real life, and he is legendary in that no one is sure if he's real or not.
Ah, okay.
Everything in these books is real. And it's all stuff that can hurt Viltrumites. He's telling us how to defeat the Empire.
Can I scan these to take back to the Coalition?
Yeah.
Of course.
A lot less pissed when I show him all of this.
Oh, very cool.
Dope.
All right, got it. And I'm very sorry about your father's impending or already completed execution.
And the girlfriend.
Yeah, I still don't get why they took him away when they could have just killed him on Thraxa.
That's a good
Heard
point.
rumors of a Viltrumite prison somewhere in space. Maybe they took him there. Want me to ask around?
Okay.
Hmm.
That's something.
All right.
When you need someone for the actual fight, I'll be there.
Whoa.
Okay.
In order for a Viltrumite to be executed, he must be healed, worthy to stand and face the end of his life.
Okay.
For even such a craven betrayal. There is a path to redemption. Rejoin your people, Nolan. Let this not be your legacy. You were one of our greatest warriors.
That's good to know.
Turn you into a weak, sentimental traitor. Here, answer me! That planet and its people are toxic if they could do this to you. They too will pay.
I'm surprised this prison is even an option. Like,
Right, yeah.
It wasn't enough that you left me to die on Mars. You had to trash my place, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it impregnated him.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Well, shit.
Well.
All right. Fantastic.
Let me help you with
Wonderful.
the jacket.
Oh.
An excellent fit, if I do say so myself.
Ah.
Fun. It's been a
What's
while.
The occasion for
Yeah.
such a fine suit.
Yeah.
I'm visiting an old friend.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's such a cool way to show his, like, navigation.
Yeah.
It is good to be home.
Okay.
Cool.
I like it.
This episode had a lot.
Yeah. So much stuff happened.
It's just fun to have a show that's, episodes are this long, but even then, yeah, it's not that long. Like,
Right. Okay.
fun. So we got a
Okay.
lot of introspective stuff this episode.
A whole lot.
A lot of the characters kind of realizing a little bit more of maybe who they want to be and how that doesn't line up with who they are or what they're
Right.
doing currently. And I like that was kind of the
Through line?
Yeah, the through line, the connecting theme through it all. And
Yeah.
even all the way up to Nolan
Right.
being looked at by another Viltrumite and being like, I hate what you've become.
How did
have
this
they-
happen to
How
you?
did they change you in this way?
We really need to get rid of that planet. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Very, very fun setup here. And then Angstrom Levy is back. So
Right. I've been waiting
that's
for
what
you.
we have to look forward to in the next two episodes.
Cool.
But okay, the gist of everything here is that Mark and Amber It's not working out.
Right.
Because as the scale of the fight increases, Mark will keep getting pulled.
Yep.
Well, I mean, literally pulled to space.
Right. And it
And that takes time.
And that's on top of all of the things happening on the planet where, like, oh, Duplicate died. That means, and a bunch of people are in the hospital. That means there's even less people that they can rely on, for stuff here. So, like, yeah.
Yeah, they need Mark even more.
Right. That's not exactly a great space for a relationship, but I love the way that they did the conversation.
Yeah.
The dual conversation, right? And yet we didn't end up getting the thing at the end
because of the stupid books sidetracking Mark.
The book sidetracking. And
now,
it's like,
to be fair, they both didn't go.
No, that's
to
true.
each other.
Yes, that is very true. But
she doesn't want to text him.
Right.
He probably texted her once a while ago, and that was the last text that they had there. So there's very clearly they're both trying to maybe wait. This is actually a very realistic thing. The idea that they're both trying to wait maybe for the other person to figure it out because they don't know the solution.
Sure.
So rather than coming to the other person with the vulnerability of, I don't know what to do.
But I want to figure this out with you.
Well, no.
Oh.
Just saying, I don't know what to do. Just coming, in that instance there, that's something that they both maybe don't want to do.
Sure.
And there's different reasons why they could want to do that, but I think there's something telling that they both don't want to initiate that vulnerability.
Sure.
That's a character flaw for potentially different reasons, but for both of them very clearly.
Right. And also, let's be real, they're, very young. So it makes sense that they would have a lot of shit they haven't, figured out and all that.
But there's a difference, I would say, though, in that they've been forced to grow up a lot faster.
That is also very true.
So I don't really put that as a thing here. We're adults at this point.
Yeah.
There's parts in where when you're in a relationship with somebody, you just kind of admit your own flaws and you're like, hey, I want this to be different. I've identified that this is the issue, but I need help. Right. I don't know what I'm doing. And at the very least, putting yourself into a humble enough situation that you're willing to listen to what they have to say and actually potentially act on it.
Right.
That's not asking for a lot.
No.
But I think that maybe they both have a little bit of a pride issue, or they both have that, I don't want to burden the other person with my stuff,
exactly.
which is also just pride, but it's,
and it's also
it's
taking away
something else.
It's also taking away the agency of your partner because then you're not actually allowing them to decide, right?
I mean, that's like 2 or 3 steps into it, but yeah, I get where you're coming from with that they're not wanting to rob the other person of agency. I think they're just really, really nervous about potentially being the one that screws it up by making this into a bigger problem than they think it is. Even though it is a pretty big problem. They're not enjoying the relationship.
Right. I love the point
it's
of
that simple.
Oh, this feels like a really bad first date.
Yeah.
Even though we've been dating for a while now, right? Because, we haven't really spent a whole lot of time together, right?
Right.
We still don't know each other nearly as well as we would like for how long the relationship's been going. What do we do about that?
Yep.
But yeah,
there's actual work that needs to be done in order to make that happen. In some ways, they basically accelerated things to this point because they trauma bonded through the whole intense situation that happened at the end of season 1. But okay, that'll be that. Immortal dealing with the loss of somebody that he actually connected with on a deeper emotional level with regards to his fears. Like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's kind of a nothing burger of a character in general. So the fact that he's getting this is more just nice to have because otherwise he's not a super fun character to follow in general.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
We just didn't get enough with him to have these kinds of moments hit emotionally for me.
Right. The Guardians were established as concepts and plays on, familiar characters and things like that. So,
and they were all then summarily wiped out in the first episode.
So this is other than that whole point of what Duplicate said of he's the only person who's died as much as me, right? This is effectively his character introduction in my mind in this episode, right? Both with him, being like, okay, I'll trust Mark a bit and all of that. Because, I don't know why he was like, okay, you know, like causing beef when they're in the middle of a fight, because that was.
Well, he's out of sorts.
Yeah.
We know exactly why he's doing that, but yeah, it's the. He's a really old person that is out of sorts mentally and emotionally right now. So,
Right.
yeah, try and take the equivalent of, you know, a 25th generational, I don't know, grandpa or something like that.
Right, exactly. All the stubbornness
100
that you get in your old age, and then multiply it by 100.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yep.
Nolan being put into a prison is very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it, but I think the part that's maybe being danced around is that Viltrumites are actually way more vulnerable to the idea of betrayal than than they would like to admit.
They don't even have a proper prison to keep him in. You know, probably, right? Like, this is a prison where they're keeping other people and stuff. But
well, no, it probably works. You know,
Yeah.
it probably works, but it's the whole thing of, oh no, these aren't other Viltrumites in this prison,
right?
And they can't just kill off, you know, potentially another person of their species when apparently, you know, biologically there's some issues they have with reproduction or
yeah,
just...
I'm very curious how that whole thing happens, because the culling that they did, okay,
Uh-huh.
cool, that reduces their population to really small and everything.
Right.
Makes sense. But then, do they have that as an ongoing thing whenever they would like birth children? So it's like, nope, this one isn't strong enough or good enough or whatever. Nope, try again.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but the idea of not executing him immediately means they don't consider him a threat anymore from a, oh, could he break out and then be a problem here? But it does feel a little bit arbitrary as to why they're keeping him alive other than it being a cultural thing.
Yeah.
But hey, if they're just doing it to have a more grand execution and it needs to be something where they give them the choice to come back, cool. There's some time, and in terms of the plot, it did kind of necessitate a chance that Mark could save him.
Right.
Because that's just more interesting. But yeah, it doesn't make sense from a Viltrumite, you know,
yeah, and
perspective.
even if you have a thing where it's like, okay, it makes sense, ideally I feel like, or no, talking personally, I want to have tension about whether or not Nolan dies, right?
Yeah.
I don't have any, right? Like, not in the slightest, because even if, okay, the Viltrumites have their reasons or whatever, it's like, oh, okay, so he's not dead here, so he's not going to die. It feels, I'm going to make the comparison to Rex getting shot in the head, right? And then getting back up and beating the guy to death, right? Now, I think that really works well because we have lots of permanent consequences and stuff from that.
Yeah.
And yes,
His character's changed.
His character's changed, and also it is possible to survive getting shot in the head,
It
right?
is.
You know,
It's unlikely. But
It's unlikely,
very
but
possible.
it is possible, right?
Yeah,
And
and
so
then it delves into the potential world of him potentially being rebuilt in some way that's a little bit
Exactly.
more biomechanical than
yeah, exactly. And
was before.
They were also making a point of it with the end with the cliffhanger where the person's in danger. Are they going to die? They shouldn't be able to get out of this. And normally it's and then someone comes in to save them. No, that's not what happens.
Yeah.
He gets fucking shot in the head, right?
Yeah.
You know, now we're still going to do things with his character. So, oh, hey, he somehow survived. But it's not the, you know, right? Like, that shit still happened, you know.
That felt comic booky. The way in which he just got up and was like, "You just shut up," and I was just like,
Yeah.
"Wait, no, no."
Clearly, okay, Rex got his explosions and all that stuff, but I don't know if that's necessarily his power. Because goddamn, you know,
his power is just grit or something at that point.
He started doing the little explosions within his body to even when his brain is, you know,
Right.
Yeah.
He killed his own response to pain by getting shot in the head there.
I will say I really like the idea of the one that could shrink. I forget their name, but of that one basically like just barely crawling out of the
and their
exploded head.
Their
you
whole
know?
issue was probably that they had a bunch of broken bones.
Right, exactly. So it's the you will oh no, they probably wouldn't be able to give her the metal skeleton because then she wouldn't be able to shrink that stuff down. But so it's just we're gonna just try and you'll be in a hospital for the next 6 months or something, you know, right?
Yeah.
But okay.
We'll see. Or you end up becoming a real person again without powers, because if you try to shrink, you'll feel your bones contract as they like.
Yeah,
give her a new
exactly.
skeleton.
Or we're going to
You'd
give
no
you
longer
the
be a
skeleton
superhero.
and then try and do the even crazier thing of after your body has put itself back together with the help of the skeleton,
Yeah.
we're going to take it out. You know, like, I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah. That's all nuts. But yes, it sets up a very real other thing that they were clearly doing here, which is the building romantic tension between Adam Eve and Mark.
Yep.
Which, yeah,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
get it. It's something where if you want to explore the main character going into another relationship, yeah, you'd need
Sure.
some stuff like this. And this does not feel contrived. She's liked Mark for a decent bit.
Mhm. Yeah.
He's kind of also been somewhat attracted to her.
Yeah.
So there's that little thing going on there, but
And let's be real, the whole, question of how do you date as a superhero and all that stuff. The philosophy of just only date other supers does totally make sense.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Like that does kind of solve the whole problem.
It does,
Right?
actually.
Because then even if it's not something where you're going on missions together, right?
Right.
Then they could theoretically die right in front of you or whatever. At the very least, it's something where we're probably not going to see each other much because we're both doing the same shit.
Or we'll see each other a lot because we work together.
Yeah, right. And that'd probably be the
And then you're
ideal.
dating your coworker.
Right.
Which,
Yeah.
I mean, it can work.
Yeah, that can definitely work.
I
but
can try that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this episode was really, really sweet. We got a lot of good contemplative things and got to really just relax the pacing a bit after the crazy action that kind of kicked things off. Which, yeah, the previous episode ended with a lot stronger of a cliffhanger. And while this episode kind of undid a lot of that, Duplicate is dead.
Right.
The situation with the Guardians is still bad, and the tension was not surrounding the Sequid fight as much as it was the way in which they were going to feel bad by being separated from everybody else during that. And I don't really feel like they explored that. Really, only Immortal, kind of felt that.
Well, and that's where...
And I wanted kind of Robot, or whatever his new name is now, to kind of explore the whichever group I was in was going to be okay.
Right.
Potentially.
Yeah. Like this happened and I wasn't there.
But basically my decision might have saved all your lives. And I might have just killed...
In fact, it for sure did because he was the one who made the device.
Well, right. But it might have killed Duplicate.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And who knows when the other two will recover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
If ever for one of them.
Right.
I would have liked to see some contemplative stuff on that. I feel like there's some things with Invincible as a series where we hold back on certain characters to the point where I'm like, we don't really have much of anything with them.
Yeah,
at this point.
There's points where it feels like there's opportunity to explore them in a particular way. But granted, big cast and all that stuff, right? Okay, so they decide not to. But then it's like, okay, so now what do we expect? Right? Are we supposed to be invested in the character because they're going to be explored more? Or is this where we kind of pull away because it's like, oh, okay, we know what they're, what the show kind of has time for.
Right, and I feel like that's the thing, is that the show is moving a little bit too fast for my taste. I feel like season 1 was way slower in a way that I liked.
Yeah.
And this season overall has had a lot of moments where we just kind of race to the next thing.
Sure.
Without giving some of the characters time to get into it. And this episode was so good at getting into some of the character stuff that I realized, we're only really focusing in these areas, but not in these other ones.
Right,
because I really would like if we're going to have this massive ensemble cast.
Right, because in the first season, while the characters were still alive and existed, right, the story wasn't really focusing on them nearly as much, right? It was much more like a Mark-centric kind of story. And so now that we're expanding the cast and who we're focusing on,
you should, if anything, maybe slow the pace accordingly. But if anything, I feel I feel more pulled in too many directions. So
right, which is something
Yeah,
that Mark is happening to Mark,
right.
but also
that also feels right. I feel like the Mark stuff has been great the whole way through. I'm just
Yeah.
feeling for some of the side characters that feel kind of undercooked right now.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do that, that's fine. But then I would say just commit and kill some of your characters.
Yeah,
'Cause
right,
then
like-
you can shrink the cast a little bit.
Exactly.
And it makes it easier to manage.
Right, the whole thing of the two of them are okay, but they're in like crazy intensive care and all that stuff.
Yeah, that does
All
kind of shrink the cast.
Yeah, like it kind of shrinks the cast, and it for me it doesn't take away the impact of what happened. Right, like it's still okay, fantastic, but yeah, you could have totally killed them off.
Right, and I like the way Rex is being used right now, but
Yeah.
again,
If anything, he feels like he'll be the new actual like friend that Mark will be able to talk to about superhero stuff. Because
be
like
cool.
he can't talk to his college buddy because he knows about your powers, but he's not in that world, right?
Adam Eve isn't really in the super
Exactly.
kind of system at the moment.
Yeah, and then on top of that, there's any romantic tension that would change their interaction, so it wouldn't be the same. And then with his mom, like their dynamic is good, and they're able to help each other out and lean on each other a bit. But it's not that. It's not
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Alan's back, and I've missed him so much.
Yeah.
Alan is a shining gem of a side character or even a tertiary character in this story. He is.
I love the snark that he gave the Immortal. Just like what the fuck, man? Like,
yeah. He feels too normal in a way that almost circles back around to being funny in this world of superheroes.
Which is also fun because I totally see how like, okay. The Immortal's like, you guys don't have perspective for how things are for me because I'm so old and all that stuff. I don't want, any of you little children poking around in my head, right? And then he comes across someone who's just actually like well balanced and healthy.
Just
and all
a
that
genuinely
stuff.
healthy
Just genuinely
dude,
healthy dude. And he's like, oh fuck, I guess I am really I am messed up. Oh shit.
This random stranger was just like, bro, like chill.
I didn't attack you.
I didn't
do
attack you
anything.
at all.
I was trying to tell you that I'm your friend and you were just trying to murder me.
Right. You could have given me at least a welcome to Earth. Are you friend or foe?
Right, and also,
what is your state your business?
If I didn't have the kind of powers that I have, you would have just killed someone.
Right. I mean, he was flying in from Earth. Like
no, totally. But it's the attack first, ask questions later. You're lucky that they were able to handle your attacks, right?
Yeah. I also just love it from the standpoint of, oh, remember the encounter that Mark had at the end of season 1? Like. Or in season 1, it's like that didn't get passed along to HQ or what have you.
Right.
So there's another guy out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's more just that like he didn't really make such a grand entrance, but now that he's all souped up Super Saiyan and all that, he's actually like coming in with like,
or actually coming in to like enter the planet's atmosphere rather than just like coming into like, okay, let's check on the planet,
Urat. That does make
okay, all right, that's right, all right, move on, But okay,
but all right, y'all, 2 episodes left, and we've got Angstrom on his way. He's spent some time off screen, so what has he been cooking? That big head of his.
Right. I'm also surprised that it's like, I'm back. I thought for a second it was a different Earth.
Sure,
because
people didn't.
The pedestrians were like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, you've got your sports coat and everything, but like, you've got a brain mane.
Yeah, you do.
Like,
that's a lot.
That's a lot.
But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and any level support gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about other shows in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.